Public service announcement. Most of you are wasting your money. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let Me Learn Ya. And in today's episode, we are going to be having another mega Smackdown challenge because the last one was so popular. I thought it was really cool. Frozen foods versus fresh foods. If you guys haven't watched that one, go check it out because it was pretty cool. Today's Smackdown challenge, however, is food versus supplements. Anytime I mention some sort of nutrient deficiency in these videos or on TikTok, and if you're not following me on TikTok, you best go do it at Let Me Learn Ya, just saying, is what supplement do you recommend for that? And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm talking about vitamin C. You can get vitamin C by easily eating a piece of fruit. Boom. Some broccoli. Boom. Get out the way. Why is it? That's always our first question. And before you think I'm judging you, I was you. I had an entire cupboard devoted to all of my supplements. So no judgment here, you guys. Judgment-free zone. But today, we're going to hopefully set the record straight about what is better for you. What is better for your wallet, a supplement or a food? Some will debate me on this, but my final ruling, which is fact, you cannot go against my rulings. Food wins in the cost department. And I shall explain for any of you who are sitting there going, BS. If you just look at the one nutrient that you are getting in a cheap run-of-the-mill supplement, we will use vitamin C in this case, absolutely the supplement is cheaper. One 500 milligram vitamin C ascorbic acid pill from Nature's Made will cost you about 4 cents. Where if you purchase a kiwi for 37 cents, you're only getting about 150 to 200 milligrams of vitamin C. So of course, you're gonna sit there and say, oh, well, the supplement's cheaper. But hold on, my friends, because that is not a fair comparison. Because with the kiwi, you are not only getting the vitamin C, you are also getting fiber, iron, calcium, a little bit of protein, potassium, magnesium, copper, manganese, selenium, phosphorus, vitamin A, niacin, B5, folate, choline, carotene, vitamin E, and vitamin K. And on top of all that, they are visually appealing, they smell good, they taste delicious. Unless you're allergic, you're really not gonna like a kiwi, but there are all kinds of other vitamin C foods, so chill out. Okay. And on top of that, all of those ingredients are guaranteed to be in that kiwi, where with a supplement, you honestly have no idea unless that supplement has been tested by a third party and it has been verified. If you are simply comparing the cost of one nutrient to another in a food, then yes, the supplement wins. But if you're comparing what you actually get for your dollar, the food wins. Supplements win this round so hard, it's not even funny. Food just got knocked across the ring and we don't know if it's coming back. Convenience is the number one reason why supplements are looked to first than considering food. It is so much easier to grab a bottle off a shelf, take a pill and swallow it than it is to investigate what foods are high in the nutrient that you need, go out and purchase those foods, prepare those foods, cook those foods, clean up after those foods, sit down and eat those foods. Our insanely busy lifestyles coupled with all the stress and emotional damage that all of us are suffering right now causes us to ask, hopefully, is there a pill for that? And supplement companies depend on you remaining in that overstressed, overtired mode because you will run to their product over food every time. And they help this along by causing you even more mental stress, by telling you are constantly bombarded by toxins and chemicals and everything is attacking your immune system, everything is causing cancer, everything is ruining your digestive system. But we have supplements to help you with that for just $120 a month. Can't put a price on health. So supplements win this round. Hands freaking down. Like, I don't know if food's coming back from this, you guys. Big frickin' duh, food wins this round, makes a comeback. It's starting to stand up. The music's playing, the dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, and the Russian supplements are like, uh-oh, we're screwed. Y'all hate swallowing pills so much that companies had to make childlike candies for you little babies. Y'all are gulping down the gummies now. Swallowing pills aren't fun. Sometimes these pills are very large, hard to swallow. You might choke on them. Sometimes they smell funny. They taste funny. How often do you forget to take your supplements? Quite often, right? That's because, again, it's not an enjoyable process. Let's all just stop and think about food for a moment. Think about some sort of family get-together and the house that you are in just smells like the food that has been cooking there all morning, and just stop and think about how you feel in that moment. Ugh! Food is amazing. It appeals to all of your senses. It is visually enticing and appealing. You smell it and your salivary glands start kicking in, getting ready for the delicious tastes, the different textures, the crispiness, the crunchiness, the smoothness, the creaminess. I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. I love food so much. Just like, oh my God, get in my mouth, get in my belly. Food brings you joy and happiness and enjoyment, and also community and culture and so many things that supplements will never be able to bring you. Food just uppercutted Russian supplements. What is supported more, the supplements or the food? Come on, you guys, I'll let you guess. Yeah, it's food. It's food. There have been hundreds of years of research about food and the nutrients that it provides and what we get from it and how we digest it and absorb it and all of that good stuff. There is no question that food delivers the nutrients that we need to not only survive, but to also thrive. Research regarding supplements is much more spotty, and there are a couple of reasons for this. The majority of research that I have looked at that had positive results for a specific supplement were usually funded by the company or industry that could gain financially from reporting positive effects. I question the validity of that research because of something called funding bias, which I will leave a link in the description below if you want to learn more about that. There has been research that has shown zero benefit from these supplements, specifically multivitamins. Numerous systematic reviews and meta-analyses were found to have zero positive benefit on heart disease. I believe it was mental, like cognitive health, and also cancer. Most of the time, no additional benefit is found from taking more vitamins than you actually need. And there have also been studies that have raised concerns about supplements, famously beta carotene and also vitamin E, raising individuals' risk of cancer. We do need more research on these supplements though, because there are certain supplements where research is coming out showing they may help people in specific disease states. For instance, inositol with PCOS or diabetes. We need more research that isn't funded by companies who have financial interest in that research study. And until then, food wins. What's more risky, food or supplements? I'll let you guess again. Come on. Yeah, it's supplements again. There are two main risks with supplements that food does not also suffer from. Number one, first and foremost, as I mentioned earlier, you do not know what is in those pills. The FDA does not regulate supplements in the way that they regulate drugs. The product does not need to be proven to be safe or have any type of effect on you whatsoever, and the product is not analyzed before going to market. The FDA will only intervene if people are unaliving or getting sick. There's no guarantee that what you're getting in that pill is what is listed on the ingredient label, and there is no guarantee that what isn't listed on that ingredient label isn't in there either. So the only way you have an idea of what is in these supplements, if they're safe, if they aren't contaminated with anything like lead or mold or what have you, is if they are tested by a third party and you can trust that third party. The second risk is harm to your body. Toxicity, GI upset, negative interactions with medications and other supplements, and possibly, as some studies have shown, even increasing your risk for cancer can result from taking supplements where there aren't any research studies that link the same things to food in generally healthy individuals. And why is it so much easier to overdose on supplements? Because they take a specific nutrient, they isolate it, and they amp it up by more than what you could ever possibly get comfortably from a food item. You can easily swallow 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C in a pill. But in order for you to get 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C from something like strawberries, which are an excellent source of vitamin C, you would have to eat 10 cups. That's a lot of strawberries. You can easily get 1,000 to 3,000 micrograms of B12 in a pill that you just swallow or stick under your tongue. But in order to get the same amount from foods that are some of the best sources of B12, you would have to eat 35 to 103 ounces of oysters or 500 ounces of beef. The process of eating food and getting nutrients from food is well regulated by how much our stomach can handle and how much our digestive system can absorb in a sitting. Supplements bypass this by taking nutrients and condensing them and concentrating them. So you are way more likely to experience GI upset, toxicity, and all of the things I mentioned with a supplement than you are from getting that same nutrient from foods. Supplements can interact with medications. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of science behind this. But we do know of certain supplements that can and have very negative effects on the medication. So St. John's wort is a famous one because it interacts with practically everything. We're talking antidepressants, anti-anxiety medications, certain chemotherapy drugs, immunosuppressive drugs. It can make oral contraceptives less effective. And unfortunately, there can be interactions with supplements with each other that we don't even know about. Okay? But here's what we do know. We know that certain vitamins, certain amino acids compete with each other for absorption in your body. So if you take too much of one, your body is going to absorb that one and not absorb the other. So taking too much of a certain nutrient might actually cause a deficiency in the other. Some examples of this are calcium and iron, copper and zinc, and also specific amino acids. Who won? Yeah, it was food. It won 4 out of 5 of the rounds and just TK frickin' owed supplements. Now, there are exceptions to all of this because the conversation here has been for generally healthy individuals. There are people who require supplements because of specific genetic or chronic diseases. I will leave a list here of individuals who may require additional supplementation because of their specific medical needs. But for most of you don't need the supplements unless you have a deficiency or fall into the categories that I listed. 95% chance that you are fine eating the foods that you eat. But if you want to keep taking supplements because you enjoy them, they make you feel better, you can afford to take these supplements, keep on keeping on, But no, placebo is very strong and very effective, my young Padawan. So you may be paying for something that you are completely doing on your own with your brain, where if you just sat down and meditated a bit, you might actually cause it to happen on your own. For anybody else, spend that money on things that you actually want, that bring you joy and happiness. Eat foods, get enjoyment from foods, I'm gonna shut up now. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this helped y'all out. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Ooh, should I have a beer? What time is it? It's not even 1 o'clock.